Glass shatters like thunder in the dead of night. It's 3 a.m. and I'm scrambling through a jagged window frame, heart pounding so hard it drowns out the wailing alarm. My 3 identical sisters, Lily, Emma, Olivia, shove me forward, their faces streaked with tears and fury. "Go, you're real now," they whisper scream. Behind us, our mom lunges, medical kit in hand, screaming about family love and just in case. But the neighbors' lights flick on. Dogs bark. And just like that, 13 years of being their basement ghost, their living organ bank crumbles. This is the story of how we turned their twisted backup plan into the revenge that set us free. If you've ever felt invisible, betrayed by the people who should love you most, or just craved that sweet rush of justice hitting like a freight train, smash that like button right now, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because this Reddit revenge tale, it's not just heartbreaking. It's the kind of payoff that'll have you cheering for these sisters. Stick around. You won't believe how deep the horror goes, or how epic the comeback is. Picture this: a cozy suburban house on Elm Street, the kind with white picket fences and minivans in the driveway. To the neighbors, it's the perfect family home for the miracle triplets, Lily, Emma, and Olivia, born 13 years ago under a shower of congratulations and insurance checks. Balloons at the hospital, baby showers that made the local paper, but downstairs, in the windowless basement that smelled of damp concrete and forgotten laundry, that's where the real story started. That's where I started. I didn't get a name at first. Just a mattress on the floor, a flickering security monitor bolted to the wall, and mom's voice echoing down the stairs like a half-remembered dream. Shh, little one. Insurance covers 3 babies. 4? That'd bankrupt us? But we're keeping you safe down here. Just in case. Just in case what? My tiny fist clenched around the thin blanket, confusion twisting in my gut like a knot I couldn't untie. I was 3 minutes younger than Olivia, the last triplet, identical in every way. Same button nose, same mop of chestnut curls, but to them, I was a glitch in their perfect payout. Quadruplets? Only $50,000 in coverage. Triplets? A cool $2.8 million. Simple math, cruel math. The basement became my universe. Gray walls closing in like a coffin. The hum of the dehumidifier my only lullaby. I'd press my ear to the cold floor, listening for footsteps upstairs, the muffled giggles of first steps, the clatter of baby gates. On the monitor, labeled feeds flickered. Lily, camera 1. Her chubby hands are grabbing toys. Emma, camera 2, babbling her first words. Olivia, camera 3, crawling toward the light. Me? No label, no feed, just shadows and the occasional scrape of a food tray slid under the door. "Eat up, spare," Mom would mutter if she remembered my name. Her voice was always rushed, like I was a chore between PTA meetings. "Dad?" He barely came down. Too busy cashing those checks, I guess. Nights lured into days, or was it the other way around? Time down there was a thief, stealing years while I pieced together the world from pixels. I'd trace my finger along the screen, imagining the warmth of sunlight on my sister's skin, the taste of birthday cake I'd never smell. Betrayal? It wasn't a word I knew yet. But the ache in my chest? That was powerlessness, raw and throbbing, like a bruise that never faded. Why me? What made me the one to vanish? Then at 5 years old, everything cracked open. Hide and seek upstairs. I watched it unfold on the monitors, my sister's laughter a knife in my ribs. Emma, always the bold one, darted toward the basement door. "Found you!" She giggled, but the knob turned in her hand. The door creaked ajar, and 3 sets of wide blue eyes peered into the gloom. I huddled on my mattress, staring back like a wild thing. Are you our ghost?" Lily whispered, her voice a fragile thread. Olivia clutched Emma's hand, breath hitching. In that moment, fear coiled in my throat. Would they scream? Run? Tell? But they didn't. That night, after the snores rumbled from the master bedroom, tiny feet padded down the stairs. The door cracked, and there they were. 3 angels in matching nightgowns, smuggling crusts from dinner and whispers of the world above. "I'm Emma," the one with a freckle on her chin said, sliding a half-eaten apple under the door. "This is Lily," she draws. "And Olivia, she's the smart one." Lily taped a crayon scribble to my wall. 4 stick figures holding hands. Olivia read from a smuggled picture book, her voice soft as a secret. We didn't hug, not yet, but in their eyes, I saw it. Recognition. I wasn't spare. I was us. From then on, they became my lifelines. Every night, after the house fell silent, they'd creep down with treasures. A stolen pencil, pages ripped from school books. Olivia taught me letters, her finger tracing words on the dusty floor. "This is sister. Sister. That's you." Emma quizzed me on math, turning fractions into escape routes. If the door is 10 feet away and mom checks every 5 minutes, Lily's drawings loomed on my walls like forbidden flowers, beaches we'd never seen. 4 girls on swings. "Why don't you live upstairs?" they'd ask, voices cracking. I'd echo mom's lie. "I'm the emergency one." Their confusion mirrored mine, brows furrowing, small hands balling into fists. "That doesn't make sense," Emma muttered once, pounding the doorframe so hard her knuckles bled. "You're not an emergency. You're our sister." But my sense was shattered when Olivia got sick at 8. I watched it all on the monitors, her tiny body wilting, fever flushing her cheeks as mom paced the living room, dad's face grim. "We've been smart," mom hissed, gripping a lockbox of papers. Prepared. That night, no footsteps came. Just silence, thicker than the basement air, and on the screens, my sisters huddled in their room, sobs muffled into pillows. My stomach twisted. Was this the just-in-case? Dawn woke with dad's boots on the stairs. He carried a medical kit, sterile and cold, like something from a horror vid I'd glimpsed on a glitchy feed. "Standard tests," he grunted, avoiding my eyes. The needle bit deep, vial after vial filling with my blood, warm, sticky trails down my arm. He prodded my side right over the kidneys, muttering, "Perfect match, universal donor." His touch lingered, clinical, like I was a car part under inspection. Not a girl. Not their daughter. Rage flickered then, hot and unfamiliar, but I swallowed it. What choice did I have? The door locked from the outside after that, a heavy click that echoed in my bones. Notes appeared under it. "We're sorry. We won't let them. You're not parts. You're us." But isolation clawed deeper. I exercised in the dark, push-ups until my arms streamed, jumping jacks to keep my heart from atrophying. "Gotta stay useful," I'd whisper to the mirror crack in the wall, hating how mom's words poisoned me. Birthdays lured, 3 candles flickering upstairs, laughter spilling like acid. Down here, 1 pilfered candle, wax dripping on a smuggled cupcake. "Make a wish to get out," they'd whisper, eyes shining with unshed tears. hours. I'd blow, lungs burning, wishing for sunlight, for a name that wasn't fair, but wishes are for the scene. I was the ghost. The breaking point came at 12, when Emma shattered her arm, bone-piercing skin in a sickening crack I heard through the vents. Monitors showed Dad's hand drifting to his pocket, key glinting. No, I breathed, nails digging into palms until they crept red. Mom's voice, options, but Emma healed with casts and time. The key stayed pocketed. Relief washed over me, shaky and short-lived. The real wound? Watching them live, school dances, friend sleepovers, freedoms I tasted only in echoes. Betrayal festered, a slow poison. They paraded us as miracles while I rotted, their love a chain disguised as protection. You know you're loved, right? Mom cooed during blood draws, her perfume cloying. We kept you. Kept me? Like a spare tire in the trunk, my fists clenched, knuckles white. Oh, how I craved to scream, to shatter that smug justification. Lily tried once, spilling to her teacher about the other sister. The school called. Mom spun it smooth. Imaginary friend. Triplet trauma. Therapy recommended. The lock upgraded to digital, beeping like a heartbeat I couldn't escape. Paranoia seeped in, random checks, mom's eyes scanning for rebellion. But my sisters, they evolved. Notes and artwork, codes and homework. We planned like soldiers, taps on pipes for signals, diagrams of blind spots. I memorized their routines. Dad's 7:43 a.m. departure. Mom's Tuesday groceries, turning their habits into weapons. Emma's real illness hit at 13. Fever raging, joints swelling like overripe fruit. Monitors captured the ER dash at 3 a.m. Sirens blurring pixels. Dawn brought both parents, hollow-eyed, kit in tow. Just a precaution, Mom murmured. Consent forms rustling like lies. She's your sister. The needle plunged deeper this time, tests whirring on rented machines. I sat statue still, mind racing. This is it. Harvest time. Fear iced my veins, but beneath it, fury, molten and clarifying. No more waiting. If I were a backup, I'd rewrite the script. Planning ignited, supplies smuggled, lockpicks in paint tubes, wire cutters in books. I mapped vents, nails splintering on screws, body aching from the squeeze. First crack at freedom, Olivia's swim meet. Parents have been gone for 4 hours. Lock clicked green, first time in years. Stairs loomed like mountains, legs trembled, atrophied muscles protesting. Kitchen air hit like freedom's gas, coffee grounds sharp, sunlight slicing counters. I rifled Dad's desk, insurance docs, my blood type scrawled, O negative, 100% match. Mom's closet hid my bracelet. Baby girl D-proof. The camera clicked evidence. Panic. Garage rumbled early. I bolted, slamming the door, heart slamming ribs like a cage. Sister's note later, we called, bought time. They were in it now. Conspirators with fire in their eyes. More windows, art classes, debate club. I ghosted the house, resetting locks, memorizing dust patterns. Mom sniffed it. Random vitals, probing questions. Ever think of leaving? Her worry? Laughable. She watched me sleep by a hidden cam, but I played blank. I'm safe. Special. Inside, you made me a monster. Now watch me vanish. Sisters rebelled louder. Imaginary quadruplet. Tales at school. Counselor called. Shared delusion. Parents separated them. Lily to the guest room. No unsupervised hangs, but bonds like ours, unbreakable. Messages in colors, math codes, highlighted right stocks from Olivia's hospital shifts, pressure built, Dad's business tanking, wine-fueled fights echoing vents. Desperation made them sloppy. Dad's trip, gold. Mom at fundraiser. I cracked the eye. Lock in 20 seconds, crawled under sensors, garage tools gleaming. Baby clothes box, 4 outfits. She knew. Then, slam. Did Lily come home early? Note shoved under. Mom back, hide. Vents swallowed me, metal biting skin. Mom discovered the grate ajar. Eyes locking on mine through slats. Smile cold as steel. Knew you'd try. Drill word, bracket ceiling ducts. Temporary, she hummed, that damn blood draw tune. Until Dad extracts you properly. No damage to the merchandise. Water bottles left like bribes. Love, she called it. Rage boiled. Merchandise. I'd show her value. Hours in the tomb. Cramped, dust choked, breaths shallow. Rasps. Midnight. Scratching. Olivia's tear-streaked face at the grate. Shifts. We freed you. Laundry room collapse. Pins and needles, legs buckling. Mirror horror. Ghost pale. Cut sweeping. Cleanup whispers. Emma on watch. Lily's fake sick boy. Trapped till dawn. Alarm armed. Code change. Their room. Huddle of 4. Backpack prepped. Money clutched. Neighbors. Call 911. Prove you're real. Resolve hardened my spine. No more spare. But Mom struck at 3 a.m. Door creaked. Kit gleamed. Eyes on me. Come. Sisters surged. Emma's grip iron. Lily blocking. Olivia shielding. Standoff. Mom's pleas. Loyalty. Sacrifices. Dripping false honey. Phone buzzed. Emma lunged. Kit flew. Vials shattering like ice. Chaos. Grabs. Pushes. Olivia's lamp smashing the window. Alarm shrieked. Lights blazed. World intruding. Mom froze. Calculating. 4 girls. 1 undocumented. Crumbling empire. Backyard dash. Barefoot on dew-slit grass. Cut stinging. Night air. Electric on skin. Mom trailed. Words fracturing. Misunderstanding. Family. Neighbors stirred. Mr. Dunn's porch light. Mom waved. Accident. But 4 Dust Street phantoms? Undeniable. Her hand reached promise of okay if we returned. Sisters walled me. Silent. Unyielding. Defeat cracked her mask. She retreated. Mr. Dunn's haven. Blankets soft. Cocoa steaming. Dawn. Dad's screeching return. Lawn argument. Gestures wild. Mom bleeding. He spotted us. Grief flashing before stone. Suit lady arrived. CPS. Sisters reports. Photos. Recordings. Sealed it. House swarmed. Basement taped. My mattress a crime scene relic. Hospital. Sunlight flooded. Sisters' hands anchors. Vitamin D low. Muscles weak, the doctor said. But fixable. I existed. On paper. In light. Months unraveled lies. Hearings. Charges. Fraud. Endangerment. Mom's testimony. I protected her. Dad's spreadsheets. Financial necessity. Our turn. Sisters' evidence. My words. Screens. Candles. Love as locks. Judge's gavel. Rights severed. Restraining order. Foster chaos. But Dr. Nicholas's brother. Farmhouse haven. Together. Routines bloomed. Breakfast chosen. Walks under open sky. Therapy peeled layers. You're not backup. You're whole. School. Gaps filled. Biology ironic but empowering. Trust fund from their scam. Karma's check. Anniversary. Candles for remembrance. Sentencing. 3 to 5 years. We skipped it. Forward, not back. GED aced. Sisters graduated. Apartment hours. Paint splatters. Blues, golds. Choices unchained. 18th. Cake divided equals. Classes. Lecture halls were vast, but sisters' lunches grounded me. Essay prompt. Challenges overcome. I prepared for a life denied. Word sword. Rebellion in ink. But the real shatter? That 3 a.m. window. As glass rained, Mom's face, that cold drill smile, twisted to raw panic. Neighbors gawked. Mr. Dunn's call lit sirens. Dad's arrival, shock splintering his denial. She's real? CPS raid. Basement stripped bare. Insurance box yanked open. $2.8 million lie exposed in headlines. Mom's sobs in court. We loved her. But evidence screamed. Vials, locks, my bracelet. Judge's words landed like blows. Monstrous deception. Charges piled. Fraud, imprisonment, their empire dust. Plea deals begged mercy. We got restitution. Futures funded by their greed. Watching from afar, sisters linked arms. Triumph surged. Hot tears of validation. Not anger's end, but justice's dawn. Their merchandise, now CEOs of our lives. They underestimated us. One ghost became 4 furies. Payoff? Watching their world contract to cells, while ours bloomed endlessly. Sweet? Understatement. Cathartic. Eternal. In the end, revenge wasn't destruction. It was revelation. We proved love isn't locks or lies. It's choosing each other. Every shattered window. Karma whispers. Underestimate the invisible at your peril. What just in case haunts you? If this had you gripping your seat raging for these sisters, then drop a like. It fuels more stories like this. Comment below. What's your ultimate revenge dream? Or the wildest family secret you've heard? Subscribe, bell on, and I'll see you next time for another Reddit tale that hits where it hurts and heals. Thanks for riding this one out. You're the best.